migrating from SOAP to REST. So why you should do that? I think we talked about some of the reasons already. Uh, SOAP is mature. That means old. There's nothing wrong with SOAP, but as any mature technology, that means a lot of newer things not available in SOAP. That means that less and less people know or want to do SOAP. Right? Again, more web service applications use REST. Is lightweight, is better performance, is easier to maintain because you don't have to deal with SOAP protocol. You don't have to understand XML. And again, there's for things for people for interacting with applications development outside and nonstop. There's just more developers know how to use REST than SOAP. So, you know, if from business perspective, when you interoperate for nonstop with, let's say, your partner networks with a third party partner, the B2B, REST is the standard now. Right? And again, if you want to expose your pathway servers as REST web services, all the development frameworks, .NET, Java, mobile app, all that are really focused on REST. So if you develop new things, REST is the way to go. If using SOAP AM, what are some of the reasons why you want to migrate to LightWave? Again, as I point out, LightWave architecture is more scalable, right? And it has more features and more enhancements coming in LightWave. And this is the truth, is reality, just like what I said in the previous slide, that SOAP is old and mature. Well, SOAP AM is considered mature. So as more functions and features enhancement will be developed, it will be going into LightWave and most likely not in SOAP AM. Right? So from a product roadmap perspective, LightWave will get you more enhancements and more benefits in the product lifecycle. If you have a SOAP AM server application, a SOAP AM client application, migration is pretty straightforward. And more importantly, we're going to work with you. We're going to help you. If, for example, what we just did was we have a customer, and they have a SOAP AM client application. They will migrate to REST client, LightWave REST client, and we're able to take the COBOL programs and we show them where the changes they need to make, and they were up and running, in no time. And also, if you are SOAP AM users and you're going to try to migrate to LightWave, there are special discounts available. Okay, so in summary, LightWave REST product is powerful, easy to use, and high performance. And I know this sounds like a hype. For those of you who've known me for a long time, I do not make statements lightly. It really is the best REST product for nonstop. SOAP AM has been a great product, and LightWave is even a step beyond that. It's very well made, very well designed, and from REST product perspective for nonstop, it really is the best. And we'd love to work with you. Let us know if we can give you a free trial of the POC, just do evaluation. And again, if for those of you who do not know TIC well, besides marketing products, what we do is we actually provide full service. Whether you need POC, whether you actually want us to help you develop first application, where you need training, whatever services that we need from the start to actual completion of the project, we provide the services to help you get there. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of minutes to see what kind of questions you may have. So if you have any questions, please feel free to enter in the questions dialog box. I have two questions here, so let me go through this. So what kind of security features does LightWave have? Okay, so good question. So let me see if I can bring the screen to you. So let's say in the case of LightWave server, you have authentication. So you can basically have basic authentication. And if you can define your own set of users and then groups and user and with passwords. So that means any request coming into the application has to be authenticated. And you can specify access control. So that means that you can either allow access by specific user, by specific ID, or you can IP source or course origin, right? So those are different things you can do. And in the LightWave client, meaning if we're going to go access another web service, the LightWave client also supports authentication and also supports OAuth, security logon, and so forth. Yeah. So, and for those of you who've used SupAM, is similar to what's available in SupAM. Okay, the next question is, does it support SSL? Yes, it does. Actually, the thing is, the proper term these days is TLS. Not too long ago, about last year, I was telling people we support SSL, and then people objected, well, SSL is no longer secure. Do you support TLS? So I have to catch myself to say, yes, we support TLS 1.2. The other thing is nice in the case, for example, if you are running LightWave server and you need to provide HTTPS, so you can come to the server certificate, two things. One is you can just click through that and generate the form that you can send to a certificate authority to generate a certificate. Or you can also create a test certificate within LightWave. You can do testing quickly. So in this case, actually, I generated one. And the nice thing about it, again, it allows you to be able to create things pretty easily. Right? Once the certificate is come back from certificate authority, all you need to do is just import it, and boom, it just now it becomes available. And then if you go dashboard, and it will tell you you can run HTTPS, you specify the port, and what the certificate is for. So again, another nice thing about the LightWave product suite is that if you need to manage the environment, you need to do service certificate is very easy to do. The service certificate is one of the like nightmare for a lot of people because a lot of people don't really understand how it works and it can be very confusing. The LightWave products make it very easy and very simple. Okay. One more question here is what is the pricing? Yeah, so pricing again, the pricing of the LightWave product similar to SupAM is based upon the processor type and it's based upon the cores. And in the case for SupAM users, and it depends upon as far as what the upgrading from what platform and what do you plan to use it for. So the pricing is flexible. Again, the thing what I usually ask people to do is think about as far as whether you're going to use how you plan to use the product volume wise, and then see which is the best pricing strategy to use. Okay, so